Okay, guys, so we're moving right along, and I wanted to just take a second just to call out some stuff here, and kind of explain why the reasons why I'm kind of modeling it the way I am. I'm modeling it not 100% clean, so I can actually get this thing done in a reasonable amount of time. But the thing I want to call out more about is the bevels and the widths of the bevels and that kind of stuff. Um, you know, obviously with sub D modeling, you can get really almost machined kind of looking geometry, right? You have to use a lot of edges, but you can do that. Now, that stuff doesn't always rip that well in a normal map, especially depending on the size of your normal map and whatever you're doing. So, I recommend trying to kind of keep stuff beefier, if that makes any sense for this kind of technique. It'll also help with the anti-aliasing. Even though with this technique you will get aliasing, you're going to get aliasing pretty much no matter what. But it's something that you definitely need to watch out for. Just make sure your the bevels and stuff are wide enough that they capture the normal map and kind of show it off really well. So again, you're going to go broader on your surface edges and that kind of stuff. And it really does make a difference when you're actually doing this. So just keep that in mind. Again, relying really heavily on floaters here. We don't, again, need to weld everything into the surface or do any of that. There's some areas where we want to do that, and there's some areas where we don't want to do that just for time's sake and just for ease of use. So kind of keep that in mind as well. And just be strategic with things. Like, you don't always need to make new geometry or any of that kind of stuff. You can, utilize what you have, and just kind of play with it. And, for these, I really like to experiment with different things. Like, right now the shape language I'm doing on that right pillar there, it's, we have like this hard kind of angular transition that'll be on the left, and then you're going to have a soft kind of more curve followed by an additional, hard edge kind of curve on the right, or edge groove on the right. And, I'm not sure if that looks the best. I think it's okay. I think it would need a little bit more reinforcement of the shape language to actually make that sing. When it's all textured and stuff, I think it's fine. But, when you're doing that stuff, experiment, play with things, like don't be afraid to try different techniques and stuff. And this little modeling process is always really good to refine your sub D techniques, or, and actually get, more exposure with that. And, for this, I'm obviously focusing primarily on trims, but you guys can also focus on details and all of that kind of stuff as well. So, this technique's pretty awesome, and it's pretty powerful. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I hope you're learning a lot.
dreams while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe